Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of 12-inch Figure Fanatic. Today we're going to take a look at Facepool figure called U.S. Paratrooper Platoon Leader. This is based on one of the characters from the show Band of Brothers from a few years back. I already have Captain Miller from Saving Private Ryan, and I was very impressed with the detail and the quality of the figure, so I expect nothing less with this one. Let's take a closer look. All right, so if you guys haven't seen Band of Brothers, I highly recommend the series. It's worth watching all the way through, keeps you on the edge of your seat. I actually watched it in small parts while I was in officer school for the Army back in the day. It was part of that understanding what it means to be an officer type thing. We would do a critique after watching it, have a discussion on what was done right, what was done wrong with some of the leaders in the show. It was actually very nicely done. Definitely put things into context. All right, so no surprise here. The figure doesn't come fully assembled with all of its nice goodies. So one thing I noticed right off the bat is the head sculpt is a little off. The way the lip is just curled up, and it doesn't even look like the head sculpt in the original photos, manufacturer photos. Interesting. All right, so it's got the rank glued on, not metal, it's plastic, both sides. Laced boots, not sculpted, so that's a nice touch. Not weathered though, which I would have appreciated. I'll have to do that myself, and cut the laces, trim them a little bit. So there's some padding in the leg of the pants. You could remove, I imagine. Yeah, you could remove that. Yeah, but, oh man, that head sculpt is just bothering me. I'll probably have to get a separate one on eBay. Decent figure, though. Let's see what else it comes with. All right, so you got your helmet. It's made of metal, and it's got the netting on top. Pretty nicely detailed there. You got the chin strap. I believe this is the M1 Carboner. Ooh, that's bad. So it looks like it's missing a piece there that was supposed to be glued in. Not good at all. Boy, they're losing points quick as I'm moving along here. All right, so the strap is okay. This looks a little cheap if it's exposed while you're displaying it. The underside of the fake leather. It does have a moving mechanism. It's not spring loaded. And looks like the bottom is not removable here. Okay, but one issue I have is it's made out of plastic. Now I've seen some where they do carved wood and then stain it. I've seen some that are metal and painted so that it at least has the weight, but it has the wood grain paint job. This one is just plastic and with the painted wood grain, and it's missing the back. Handgun, also made of plastic. It has some moving parts. Wow, that doesn't move. Okay, so it appears the top doesn't move. Interesting. Does the magazine come out? Okay, at least they give you a magazine. Okay, wow. I haven't seen a handgun that doesn't have a moving slide for a while. There's this one, very similar to the Captain Miller pouch, if not the same exactly. Then you have a blade here. Once again, made of plastic. I'm not impressed with plastic where they could use metal. I don't like those shortcuts. Maybe I'm just spoiled because I just did my review of the Gladiator figure and everything was made out of metal. But good enough detailing on it. Even a logo on the back that says US. So good job there. But I hate these attachment things. That's gonna be a pain in the butt to put this together. Well, we'll see. All right, bunch of goodies underneath. You have this pouch. And it does open. It's stuffed right now. I wouldn't bother with those buckles though. Yeah, those straps there. Good detail on that. Got the belt. Got the metal holes throughout. US printed on it. Canteen and cup. It's made of plastic. Oh, that's impressive. So the cap comes off, and it's got the chain attached to it. So that I haven't seen that before. That's a nice touch. And then it's got the handle hinged. And you have the pouch for that. Several more pouches. Like I said, pain in the butt to secure. And another blade. With a sheath. Got two grenades with nicely attached pins. Got magazine pouches. One map. A bunch of strips of material. I'll have to look that up. Some patchwork. I'll have to put those on. A lot of work to do on this figure. And 4 extra hands, obviously for shooting, gripping. All right, and it looks like that's it. Yeah. All right, so let me look at a bunch of photos and figure out how to put this thing together, and we'll be right back. All right, so here he is all set up. And as I suspected, because I've done it before, the pouches were pain in the butt to get on, but it does look good all put together. Like I said, the only problem is that head sculpt. There's just something off about those lips. I don't know. Mention something in the comments if you disagree. But if you look at the box, here, I'll pull it up. So here he is in the box. Perfect likeness. Now take a close look at the mouth. All right, you got that? Now let's go over to the figure. I don't know. Either way, it's a nice figure. Nothing too outstanding. I'll have to fix these, weather it a little bit. I'm going to take away some points because of that head sculpt. and because the weathering wasn't done ahead of time, it just looks like all the material, the accessories, all of it's just fresh. None of it's weathered, which to me is, I don't know, just kind of a pain in the butt. Extra step I got to go through on my own. But otherwise, it's a nice figure. More points off because some things that were made out of plastic are actually they could have been made out of metal. But I'm going to give it a 7.4. They didn't do anything terribly wrong, but they didn't do anything that wowed me, anything at all. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.